There was a time when Pixar consistently hit home run after home run. They were untouchable.
That's because, aside from the Toy Stories, they refused to do sequels back then.
Those were the days.
And one of these standout movies was about a lonely robot falling in love with a more advanced model on a devastated and abandoned planet. And that robot was called WALL-E.
Cap.
What is it, McCluck?
Don't you think there are far too many similarities between WALL-E and your little robot Marmoset?
I'd be lying if I told you Marmoset wasn't inspired by WALL-E, but I feel I can build our WALL-E with enough differences to make it work.
So what are we waiting for?
Let's get building.
Now, WALL-E's threads are triangular shaped, just like Johnny Five's, but replicating that shape would make WALL-E far too tall. So we'll be using the same parts I used for Marmoset, only in different colors, starting with a pin double part with axle hole, followed by a couple of Technic lift arms.
So far, I don't see any difference.
You're a tad too impatient there, McCluck. To attach the body to those threads, I'll be using a 1x1 round towel with a bar.
It looks like you spoke too soon, McCluck.
Followed by the usual 1x1 brick with studs on each side, except we'll be attaching it on its side with the hole facing the front.
Having color problems, Captain?
Yes, I am. That brick doesn't exist in the color I'm after, but in a way, considering how beat up WALL-E is, I think it will add to the style. So, let's build upwards. Next, I'm using a standard 1x1 round plate, and for the eyes, what else other than the pair of binoculars?
Just like Johnny Five.
I think it's the most ideal piece to represent WALL-E's eyes. Now, for the front, I'm just gonna use a simple 1x1 plate to close that hole.
Don't you usually do the arms first?
Usually, yes, but I want to offer our viewers a couple of options. You see, I could build them like I have Marmoset, starting with a couple of 1x1 round tiles with a bar, followed with an arm with a vertical clip on one side, and one with a horizontal clip on the other.
I think it looks pretty cool like that.
I agree with both of you. He looks cool like that, although maybe too much like Marmoset. So I propose an alternative. Remove those arms and shoulder pieces and start with 1x1 tiles with clips for the shoulders, followed by bar holders with handle for the arms, and mechanical claws for the hands. Considering the original WALL-E has colored arms, I think this version is actually better.
He's got pretty long arms, mind.
It's a compromise, but I think it works. Now, for the back, I've got a couple of choices again. We could simply use a 1x1 tile to cover up the stud and leave it at that, but if you look at the movie, WALL-E's got a clip at the back so he can attach the cooler he uses to bring back interesting items. So, why not use another tile with clip for the back? And as LEGO haven't created a part that represents a cooler yet, how about using a toolbox instead?
Oh, choices. I'm not good at making decisions.
I think either version would work, Captain, depending on what you need WALL-E to do at any given time.
He's also much shorter than a minifig, which is a good touch.
Yeah, he's good and all, but aren't we missing something?
Such as, McCluck?
Eve! You can't really have a WALL-E without his Eve.
Eve is pretty tricky, mine. I mean, she floats and has levitating arms and head.
I didn't say it would be easy.
Okay, let's give it a go. I have a feeling this is going to be the smallest robot we've made yet. Let's start with a small cone.
That kind of looks like an upside-down fez.
Oh, you're correct. It has been used as a fez, Gigi, just not in this color and not for this project. Next, I'll use a 1x1 brick with studs on opposite sides.
I didn't realize you were building it upside down.
Can't see another way, Mouse. I think I'll make her arms out of 1x1 tooth pieces.
That's an original use of those parts.
And for the head, let's start with a transparent 1x1 round plate with a hole, followed by a 1x1 round plate with a bar.
We're really using that part a lot at the moment.
And not only that, McCluck, but I'll be using the piece I usually reserve for my own robots for the eyes.
Just like you did for Dr. Theopolis.
How many parts is that?
7.
8, if you count the transparent 1x1 round tile with a bar I'd use as a base to make it look like she's hovering.
Still pretty tiny.
And McCluck was right. They go really well together. So tell us, what do you think of these two robots? Did you recreate your own version? Do let us know in the comments, and if you like what we do,
and how we do it,
and you feel you'd like to help us out,
please consider joining our Patreon.
As long as you can afford it, of course.
The link's in the description and pinned comment. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again
next time on the Year of the Robots.
You're a tad too impatient there, McCluck. To attach the body with those... You're a tad too impatient